Old School Bodybuilding Clothing Company. If you wish your fancy fitness center was a hardcore gym, you are old school. If you just ate chicken and rice and are about to eat chicken and rice, you are old school. OSBBC.com for the hardest training athletes.
When you're asleep, they're just getting started. John Romano, Dave Palumbo, After Hours.
Welcome back to After Hours. I'm Dave Palumbo, as always, here with John Romano and Gregg Valentino, starting off the show. Guys, we were just talking before the show started about mortality and what happens after you die. And John says the lights just go out.
That's what I'm afraid
I
of.
say the lights just go on. That's what I say.
Well, the reason why we're talking about it is because basically we're all at that age. Dave, you're a little bit younger than us.
Yeah.
But we're all at that age. You know, if you live to be 80 years old, that's like considered a full life. You know what I mean? Wow, you lived to 80. I mean, 80's not bad. It's a full life, you know?
Right.
And, you know, so now, I mean, you know, the last 20 years, I think of like fucking 9/11 and all that shit, you know, it's a while ago, but doesn't feel like 20 years. I mean, everything went so fast, the millennium, and now it's 20 years later. I'm thinking, shit, if the last 20 years went that fast, and this 20 years goes, you know, it seems to go faster, you know, as you get older. I mean, look, we're already 2021 just about, you know, right?
I think the context in which your memory functions plays a role in how fast or slow you think the last, you know, couple decades went. Because my son Max just turned 21. Now, I remember him being born, the whole, you know, when we were in Mexico up on the roof with the fireworks going off at the Millennium, and you know, when the year changed to 2000, I think, wow, that was like yesterday, you know? And then I'll think of, you know, a construction project or something I did, you know, 20 years ago. I go, wow, that was fucking forever ago,
Right?
You know, so I think depending on how you look back on it, but you know, human beings are human nature and psychology is such that we don't want to accept the fact that our lives are over when we die. So we manufacture all this stuff, afterlives and heaven and over here, and you go and you get your spirit and all, and you got TV shows dedicated to this. You got websites dedicated to this, books dedicated, all of this hope that there's something after we die, because we just don't want to accept that it's lights out, meatball, right at the end of Sopranos.
So you don't believe in ghosts? Like, you don't believe like you?
I would come. Here's my couch. Come sit down with me from up there, wherever you are. Sit down and have a fucking talk with me if you want me to believe you're real.
My take is different. See, I believe that, you know, we are living in a movie, essentially, a movie role we're playing. And when the movie is over, we go back and then we wake up again. So this is really not reality. This is just a figment of reality that we're kind of just superimposing ourselves into these physical beings, these bodies. When the body's done, we go back. And if we want to go do another movie role, we can do another movie role. If we don't want to, we don't have to. So I think that's, you know, and it took me a while to get to that point, because when I was younger, you know, and I was a science-based guy, I was in school, I was like, you know what, that's it. When we shuffle off this mortal coil, it's the end of it. But I don't believe that. I just don't. I think we live in an intelligent universe, you know. I think that the theories of science are compatible with the theories of spirituality. I think you have to just figure out how to mesh them together, you know.
Two people on Earth were closer than you and Sal. And don't tell me that you guys didn't talk about, you know, afterwards and all of that when he was passing away.
You know what?
So,
my father was totally not into any. He was like you. He's like lights out, you know. And I'm telling you, I get so many like I'm convinced that he's sending me messages and
why?
showing.
What makes you say that?
That's what I like to hear.
Well, I told you the story. I've mentioned the story before. The day after he died, in my garage, in the middle of the night, I go out there and there's a pigeon sitting. I told the story before. Yes. And I couldn't figure out, first of all, there's no pigeons in Cape Coral, or very few. And second, birds don't fly at night. Where was this pigeon? It was just sitting up there inside my garage, not moving, not being rattled, looking at me. And I'm like, what is this, Dad? And then I realized that the Italian, definition of our last name, Palumbo, is pigeon. You think that's a coincidence? That the day my father dies, there's a pigeon in the garage for 24 hours and it won't leave?
All right, I got it. Greg, you'll appreciate this too.
Go ahead. I got good ones.
I don't. My beliefs are over here, but I did have an experience with my father. I think my father. I don't know. This is what happened.
Go ahead. I like this.
I used to test my blood test. If I was blood tested for hepatitis C, I would test positive. This is because when I was 18, I had hepatitis, and I developed the antibody, and it turned the thing, or at least that was the explanation the doctor gave me.
You were exposed to hepatitis C, so you have a reaction in your body, so you're forever going to be Hep C positive because you have those antibodies, right?
That was the theory.
Okay.
So I rolled this around, and my father was always very concerned about me having hepatitis C, even though he didn't get jibed with, because he was a doctor, and he didn't jibe with that explanation. So after he passed away, this was a couple of conversations we had. So now I have tested positive for hepatitis C probably 6 times prior to this. Insurance declined me. I had all kinds of issues with this hepatitis C positive. Right. So, and he was always vocalized his concern about it. So he passes away, and about a month later, coincidentally, I'm in Fort Lauderdale. I have an appointment with my doctor, who is an AIDS/Hep C specialist, because I was getting my test prescription from him. So I asked him, I explained my whole thing with hepatitis C, and he orders this whole huge panel of blood work for me. Right. He wanted my viral load, he wanted this, he wanted that, and he sets this whole thing up. So I go in, I get like 7 things of blood they take out, right? And a week later, he comes back and he goes, "You don't have hepatitis C." And I said, "Wait a minute. What do you mean I don't have hepatitis C?" He goes, "You never did. It's not in it. There's not a trace of it. There's no there's no sign, indication at all whatsoever that you've ever had hepatitis C." So how does that happen?
You think your father erased it when he...
Wait, I'll tell you what, but that's not really a ghost story, though. I actually have 2 of them, but one involves somebody else. But I had a fucking real story that I can't really explain. I'm not sure it was a ghost or any of that shit.
Well, tell us.
But
yeah, but wait a minute. I think it's not a ghost. I'm not just looking at ghost stories. I'm just thinking of anecdotal, empirical evidence of something that happened that you can't explain, like my Hep C thing, the pigeon in the garage. Okay, that these are things that. What's the other explanation for this?
All right, let me give you 2 more. Let me give you 2 more quick instances before Greg tells his thing.
I didn't want to cut Greg off.
But I don't want to cut him off either. But I
want to make a distinction between ghost story and inexplainable.
All right, what about it? I go for a psychic reading from a guy who doesn't know me from a hole in the wall, and he says, I'm talking to your mother's here, I think, and her name starts with S.H. I said, yeah, Sheila. He didn't know my mother's name. Do you have a tattoo on your leg? A butterfly or a dragonfly? I said, yeah. He goes, your mother's acknowledging that. I had a dragonfly with my mother's name on it, on my leg. How does that happen? We also have, in my house, there's toys that go off randomly. Specifically when my wife is thinking about or talking about her sister who's deceased. And I had a psychic reading, and the guy's like, oh, you got a lot of spiritual activity in the house. I said, what do you mean? He goes, yeah, lights go off, things go off. It's a girl in the house. I mean, where does that come from? No one knows this stuff.
I had one of those too that was very remarkable, a psychic thing. But I don't know, this stuff falls into categories. There's supernatural stuff that happens. Psychics are one of those. That's not a ghost story, and nor is that an inexplicable event that we want to associate with a deceased family member or whatever.
Well, if they're telling you that you're getting a message from a deceased relative that's accurate, and that there's no way this person could have known, where does that?
Yeah, I mean that's pretty. I mean, a butterfly on a leg, and with somebody's name on it, and with SH, that's pretty. Yeah. That's pretty like random. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like, you know what I'm saying? It's pretty accurate. You
Tell
know?
us your ghost story, Greg.
All right, I'm not 100% it was a ghost, but back after my girlfriend passed away, the girl who I was with, she's tattooed all over.
Jaleesa.
Okay, right, yes. After she passed away, I was in Washington Heights and I was doing a drug deal. Okay, and it was up on I was actually on off Amsterdam Avenue. Right where Martin Luther King Boulevard kind of intersect, they go like that, and at about 129th Street. And I'm sitting there, and it's like 2 a.m. It's dark, and I got this girl with me who was her friend, right? And we were just sitting chatting. She went along for the ride with me. It was all over. We got a little bit of food to eat, and she was living over there. So I sat, I sat on a side road right there, and on 129th Street, and I'm sitting there. It's dark, but this street lights, and as we're talking, I'm sitting in a Yukon now, and I'm talking, I'm facing her like this because she's in the passenger seat, So we look, and I glance out the windshield, and I see this guy coming walking up the street, and he looked like fucking Tito Ortiz, because back then he had that remember the Caesar haircut? A lot of Spanish guys would get it, and he would bleach it blonde,
right?
Like Caesar Ortiz had, exactly like that. And he had a paper bag and a Nehi soda because I could see it sticking out, and he was drinking from it like that. So there was obviously alcohol in there. That's why the paper bag, whatever. And he had earphones on, and he was coming up the street, and he had a jacket, and he was just like walking, and he just walked past us, okay? And we're watching him, and I'm thinking, okay, that's a little, fucking guy, And I'm talking to her. Now, about 5 minutes later, I'm talking to her like this, and she's looking at me like this. And next thing I know, over here on the window, I see a face like this, looking in like this, right? So I look, and she sees me look, and she turns and she looks and she screams, ah! Like that. So the fucking guy pulls back, and he startles. He pulls back, and I have a Yukon, so the fucking mirror sticks out, right?
Right.
He hits the mirror, kind of rolls off the front of where the car is, and pounds like this on my fucking roof of my car, on the hood, on the front hood. Boom, like this.
What?
Pounds on the hood. So check it out. She starts, I'm like, this motherfucker just.
You can run him over?
Now I'm just.
Hold on, you're missing the story, George. Let him finish the story.
So I'm juiced out of my mind. I mean, I'm like 278, I'm like fucking nuts, back then. The fucking testosterone's flowing. And I'm saying, I'm gonna kick this motherfucker's ass right now. So I go to reach to open up the door to jump out of the car because he's, starting to walk away. And I reach to go to, and I can't touch the car. I can't touch the door handle. I can't. And I'm going like this, what the fuck? And I keep hearing a voice in my head just saying, don't go out there. Don't do it. Don't do it. But I'm not listening. Like, fuck that. I don't give a shit. I'm doing it. You know what I mean? And if the voice is going, don't do it. Don't do it. And it's almost like, I can't explain to you. Here's a pair of scissors. It's almost like if you said, hand me those scissors. And I go like this to hand them. And I can't. I'm going like this. Wait, what the fuck? Like there's a force field or something around it, right?
Wow.
It's like something's holding me back. Actually, like there's a hand. That's what I described.
Yeah.
It. So, and I'm like, what the fuck? Why can't I get this door handle? I'm almost wrestling with myself to open the door handle, but my hand will not touch the door handle.
Wow.
Okay. Now, finally, okay, my window's open. Finally, he gets about 20 feet away, and he turns around, and he has a gun.
Oh shit.
Wait, so check this out. Now, he has a gun, and he goes to me, come on, open the door. Open the door. Watch what happens to you. Open the fucking door, I said. And as he's saying that, he's coming at me, right? And he comes walking all the way to me, and telling me, come on, motherfucker, open the door. and to the point where he puts the gun right to my fucking head. And I'm
Holy.
just sitting there like this. And he goes to me, before that door opens, he goes, I can promise you, you'll be fucking dead on the street. I'll kill you. I'll fucking kill you. You understand me? You understand me? And I got to that and I said, dude, you got it. I'm good. So he goes, okay. And he takes the gun and he puts it in his fucking thing and he starts walking away. He gets about another 20 feet. He turns around and he kicks the gun around and turns around like that again. Smiles, goes like this. He had fucking like gold teeth. He just smiles, puts the gun back, and then walks away. Now I'm sitting there, right? Now wait. Listen, I'm sitting there, and I go, oh my God. Now think about it, the way you'd feel if that was you. So I go like this. I go, oh my God, that was fucking, oh my. And I turn and look at the girl, and she's sitting like sideways, just like this. And I go, did you fucking see this? He's fucking crazy, bro. I was ready to kick his fucking ass. And she goes to me, what the fuck was that? And I said, it's a fucking asshole. He's probably drunk, drinking it. She goes, no, I don't mean that. She goes, what was on your arm? What was holding your arm like that? And I said, why are you talking about? Why are you saying that? And she goes, because I saw an arm. This is what she said. I did not see this.
Right.
Okay. And I looked, but I didn't see it. But she said, I saw an arm, a hand like this, holding your arm like that. And I was even going, oh my God, what the fuck? She was oblivious to what the fuck. The guy just comes and puts a gun.
Oh, she didn't even notice what the guy did to you.
She knew. I mean, she saw that, but she was more like, she said, there was a hand, and it was holding your hand like this. I saw it. I'm telling you. And I'm going, holy shit. You know what I mean? And that, to me, is like a story. Like, I cannot explain it because I was trying to get out of the car.
Right.
And
he would have shot you probably is what you're saying. Yeah.
He would have shot me
right away.
He had that gun right on my fucking temple like this. And he was fucking crazy. And I was in that Washington Heights, man.
Oh.
And, you know.
Now, my question for you is, you know, when I sold steroids back in the day, I did it in my, Long Island nice house or at the Gold's Gym parking lot. Why were you selling drugs in the middle of Manhattan? It seemed like a very dangerous place.
Because the difference is you had guys come over and get shit from me.
Yeah.
I was selling to drug dealers.
Oh,
so when I sold drugs, it wasn't like, here, I'll take a bottle and test a bottle.
Right.
I was selling fucking cases.
Way more dangerous, Greg.
Yeah.
Of course, because drug dealers get robbed.
Yeah.
All the time. People go to rob them. So
the city is much rougher too.
You know?
You're there, and then someone's going to rob them. Like I went with my friends once, and they robbed drug dealers in Spanish Harlem. They were copping heroin when I was 17.
But
I want to know if whatever she was taking is still available.
no, John, I'm telling you.
With an angel.
John, if you just took a drink or something, right? If I said to you, hold up what you went, pick up what look, wait, here's the bottle. Look, you just drank from it. Here's my bottle. If I said to you, here, show me that bottle, and you go right now to Lean and get it, and I'm going, show it to me, John. Just pick up the bottle, but you can't grab it. You're like, wait a minute, what the fuck's going on? It's almost like there's a force field, or you feel this thing holding.
It's a great story, Greg.
It's an amazing story. I would animate that.
But I'm saying,
there's a lesson to that.
So wait a minute. So where did the arm come? Was it attached to anything? Or
he didn't see it.
She just said, I just saw a girl's hand like this, holding your arm back. It was a hand. It was just like, it looked.
So you mean that she kept you from getting out of the car, which saved your life?
Right.
Yes, because back then I was a hothead, okay? And back then, I told you, I was 278 at 5'6". I was so jacked and juiced up, and you think you could kick everybody's ass when you're like that, and it was just, he pounded on the front roof of on the front of my car, on the hood. And I was like, yo, I'm not standing for this shit. Fuck you. You know what I mean? And the fact that he came at me with that gun, I knew there was a voice in my head. Now, I'm not saying it was my own voice. Like, when something you're doing something and you're going, oh shit. You know what I mean? Don't do, oh fuck, I probably shouldn't do this. No shit. It was like that. I didn't hear my girlfriend's voice in my head, but she told me it looked like a woman's hand holding my arm back, my hand like this. and that stopped me from going out of that car. And I'm telling you, that guy told me, if you would have stepped out of that car, the minute your foot hit that floor, you were dead. You know? So, I don't know. I mean, was it a ghost? I don't know if it was a ghost.
I believe it. I believe there was definitely a divine intervention.
It could have been my mother or my girlfriend. The reason why I think it's my girlfriend is because the girl that was with me was one of her best friends.
Definitely.
You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
And they were, we were just sitting bullshitting in the car, and we were talking about Julissa with all this other shit, and Julissa had just died only maybe 2 months before, so I was really upset still over that, and this fucking thing touched my fucking, this thing had me.
Greg, that's who it definitely was that, I mean, and here's a prime lesson: you never get out, for everybody, never get out of the car ever.
No, you don't never know, bro. You never know.
No, that guy was like evil. That you were dealing with pure evil.
George, that's what I was saying. I was telling her that guy was evil. You could see it. He had that Caesar haircut. He had a look in his face. It was like a warm night, and he had a jacket on and everything.
He was devoid of all emotion.
He was.
Sorry, man. A fucking hot dog went down the wrong pipe.
Jimmy, you ever had a ghost experience?
I'm having one today.
Go, Jimmy, go! Jimmy.
Hold on. What's on that hot dog, Jimmy?
What?
What do you got on the hot dog?
Where'd you get
What do I have it? I'm over here in the dirty one. The dirty guy over here. The dirty scumbag. Fucking over there.
the truck?
Yeah. You're the best, man.
What's in the hot dog? What did you put on it?
Sauerkraut and mustard.
I just do a little mustard. I don't really do the sauerkraut. I get gas from that shit. Then I'd be farting in the truck all day. It's bad.
You don't think it's the hot dog that's making you fart?
It's pretty bad when you can't take the when you can't take the smell of your own farts. It's pretty fucking bad, man.
It's not the hot dog, John. It's the sauerkraut that's making him fart.
Exactly.
Sauerkraut is actually good for you.
It's the nitrates, they say, right?
That's putrefying in your intestines.
Yeah, I think it's just putrefying, exactly.
So the cabbage, the sauerkraut develops the part, and the hot dog flavors it.
Yeah, the sauerkraut has the good probiotics in there. They ferment it.
He's got a full-blown sugar Pepsi, too. God bless you, Jimmy. You never changed, Jimmy.
This is the pure image of fucking health food right here, brother. This is the fucking health food right here, brother.
It's a cigarette, Jimmy. You need a fucking cigarette. It'd be perfect now.
What cigarette? I got a joint over here waiting to light up.
While he's driving the truck, he's got a joint.
Okay, so before we get too deviated here, I just want to add to the ghost story thing.
Oh.
Because there's a restaurant on Long Island, and Greg and
I've been there with Blackman.
Both been there. All right, we've been there with Blackman, right?
Yeah.
And that is supposed to be the most haunted place on Earth, I think. So, I mean, are these things? Why is it that this one place is where the haunting, and it doesn't happen? You can't get one of these guys out and come sit on my couch and talk to me.
But that's a 100-year-old place, and the lady that used to live there, they think, is the one that wants that.
Or
I sat by the fireplace.
Didn't a girl hang herself from the rafters or some shit?
I don't know. She might have hung herself downstairs in the fucking basement. But I know I was there. I've been there before with Blackman, and by the fucking fireplace is where I think she appears.
But they said that repairmen would be there during the day doing shit, and they'd run out of there scared out of their minds. That they're leaving their tools behind and all this shit.
That's true. That's true. John and I both been. John, Blackman swears that he's had, ghost experiences when he was there. You know what I mean?
He also said that he had encounters with aliens that did all kinds of things to his anus. He was particularly
anal probing, yeah.
Oh, those must be great.
Oh.
I don't know. We all started.
So, John, how do you explain all this with your lights out theory of life?
I cannot explain it, but I want to know if these things are supposedly propagated by relatives.
I think Jimmy's taking the dump.
Why
Taking a dump in the back of the truck.
Yeah, I think he went to the back of the truck.
why is
He's pooping in his lunchbox.
He's literally shitting over John's.
John, you know what they say? Where does your consciousness go when you go under anesthesia? You know what I'm saying? That's one of the things that.
that's different? You're still alive.
Yeah, but there's people that say that if it's consciousness. It's consciousness, like where does your consciousness go?
I don't have any fucking conscience, Greg.
Why do they make it such a riddle? You got to figure this shit out. It's got to be the pigeon. You got to understand.
Why?
Just come sit on my couch and talk to me.
Maybe it's not that easy. Maybe
that's what I'm saying.
Well,
why?
It's a bad internet, John. It's like a bad internet signal. I think that they have to communicate as good, and I think our vibrational levels are so low because we're so unenlightened that it's hard to connect.
I hope you guys are right.
Not on the same radio waves.
Yeah.
Your radio waves are different.
I'm just being realistic.
Yeah.
Yeah, but what some people would say, why did Dave's father appear as a pigeon and not just appear as him? I'm just saying that's what skeptics would say.
But how would I, because I think that if I'm over on the other side and I'm not of substance anymore and I'm just of pure energy, I have to figure a way to convince me, the rational thinking scientist, that I'm actually having a legitimate message from the other side. And so it has to be something that, in my experience, that I would interpret. Like, you might show that same thing to my sister. She may not pick it up. She might not even know that the word Palumbo means pigeon in Italian. My father obviously knows that I knew that, so that was his message to me.
Let me ask you, I'll give you a better example. I think that's why every single human on this planet has a different personality and a different, like you have a sister. So you and your sister have the same DNA, the same blood. We all have hearts, brains, and everything like that. What makes you have your personality? What makes me have my personality? What makes Jimmy the Bull have his
Jimmy's personality?
I got a bird brain.
He has anger issues. That's complete.
I got a bird brain. I was told I have a bird brain on Friday.
Jimmy, let me ask you a question. Have you ever had any experiences? I know that your mom passed, because that's somebody you love very much. Have you ever had any experiences like, oh my God, I walked in a room and it was my mom, or because my mom's been dead many years.
After my mom passed, or before?
Or any kind of ghost story.
No, I meant after your mom passed. Did you ever have any experiences like, oh shit, I think my mom,
Oh, I'll tell you a story. One time, me and my mother were out east. She was thinking about buying one of those over 55-year-old, condos over there.
right?
Out here, like probably about an hour from my house in Huntington. And I really didn't want her to move out there. Her cousin was talking her into it. So anyway, we went out there, and I said, "Ma, let me go with you. I don't want to go. I don't want you to go by yourself. I want to look at the place too." I says, "I really don't. I really oppose you going out here. It's too far. No one's ever going to come and see you. You're an hour out. So anyway, we went out there. Met the realtor. We're looking at the house. And I'm telling my mother on the side, I'm saying, "Ma, no way. You know what I mean? I don't like it. You know what I mean?" And my grandmother just passed away.
Because Jimmy was too selfish to allow his mom to actually go live away from him. He needed his mommy around.
No, Mom, you got to stay here.
Yeah. Jimmy was the biggest mama's boy of all time.
Can I finish the fucking story? You asked me. Let me finish the fucking story. So we go in there. See, now I'm starting to get irate. I was trying to stay calm. You know what I mean? You guys, you always do it to me. So we're in the kitchen there, you know what I mean? Like outside the kitchen, and I told my mother, "See, look at me now. I gotta calm down. Now, wait a minute." I told the realtor. I says, "Excuse me, ma'am, can I talk to my mother a minute, please?" And she said, "Sure." She went inside, so I made my mother went in the kitchen, and it had like one of those long closets. What do they call them, John? A cupboard, like yeah, broom closet, right? We walk in the kitchen, the broom closet, and the kitchen is all set up and whatever. And I say, "Ma, I don't really want you to move out here, Ma. I don't like it. I don't like this fucking place. I don't like the fucking realtor. I don't want you to come out here." So with that, all of a sudden, that fucking broom closet, the door started rattling like that. I mean, like, for like a few seconds. It wasn't like something hit it. It kept rattling like that. Me and my mother held my arm. We're looking at the door, going, and then it stopped, right? And me and my mother looking at each other like, what the fuck was that? So my mother held my arm, and we creeped over to the fucking closet. I opened it up, and a broom fell out. And I said, "There's no fucking way the broom was doing that." I said, somebody was telling us they're in agreement with us. We're getting the fuck out of here. So me and my mother turned around. We told the realtor, no, thank you. We left.
So do you think that was your father?
Huh?
You think that was your father?
I didn't like. My grandmother just had passed away, so I was thinking it was my grandmother. Telling us, no way. And then she ended up buying over there in the Knolls of Melville, which is 15 minutes from our house. So it was much better for everybody. So
maybe it was somebody that died in the house and didn't want to sell the house. They're like, get the fuck out of here. I don't want you buying my house.
No, it wasn't like that because we were just. I was just telling her. Right at that moment. It wasn't like I was telling her, Ma, let's get out of here. So if it was somebody who didn't want us to have the house, I don't think they would have been rattling the door. So somebody was saying yes.
But what I was asking is, since your mom's passed, if you had anything like that, maybe like has she come to you?
My brother. How about my brother? His daughter saw a man in a Navy outfit. My old man was in the Korean War in the Navy. So not too long ago, my niece saw a figure in the hallway. It was like a man in a Navy outfit, right? So with that, she heard like this is a crazy story. She heard a bang, and she went in the kitchen, and my sister-in-law had a cake on the counter, and the plastic covers that go over it, Greg, like the cake thing. Sure. That fucking cake cover was off the cake and on the floor, flat. So she picked it up, she put it back. When her mother came home later, she says, Ma, the cake cover flew off the cake. So she says, no, come on, you're singing things, blah, blah, blah. So later on in the day, Bonnie heard a bang. And she went in the kitchen, and the fucking cake cover was off the cake on the fucking ground.
Wow.
So now my brother got home from work, 5, 6, 7 o'clock, they all had dinner, and they were telling my brother the story about the cake cover, right? So now they all go to bed, they're all asleep or whatever. 2 in the morning, my brother hears a bang, right? Gets up, he creeps down the hallway, he looks around the corner, and the fucking cake cover was on the ground again.
Wow.
No icing on the, you would think if it fell sideways, it was a brand new cake, wasn't eaten.
Yeah.
You'd think the icing would hit the side of the cover like if it tipped over.
Right.
No, it was like it went straight up off the cake, clean as a whistle around that lid, and then hovered over and dropped in the fucking middle of the kitchen. Three fucking times. How does that happen? How do you explain that?
I don't know. Did you eat that cake?
That exactly.
Fuck no.
That exactly illustrates my point. How do you explain that?
How do you explain it?
Because you can't explain it, you attach it to some supernatural phenomenon.
But wait, John, you're the guy that says you don't.
Let me give you an example. Let me give you a quick example.
You said you don't believe that.
Wait, let me give you a quick example.
Okay.
There can always be an explanation for something, but if you manufacture the explanation, that's one thing. But for example, I used to I got to watch TV at night to go to sleep. I can't fall asleep without the TV on, right?
Me too, John.
So I know the channel I watched. I keep it on because I'm watching whatever, Discovery, whatever I was watching, or the Food Channel, whatever. And I fall asleep, and I wake up, and the TV's on, but it's on a different channel. I'm like, the remote is still in the bed with me. I didn't change nothing. I mean, why is the TV on a different channel? And I can't. And I go to bed the next night. And the next day, it's on a different channel. And I go, I don't understand how this has happened. It's happened 6, 7 times in a row.
Maybe you rolled over on the remote.
No, the remote's way over here. But still by myself in the bed. Okay. Turns out Max is sneaking into my room at 5 o'clock in the morning and turning the fucking cartoons on, sitting at the foot of my bed, and he's watching Bob the Builder. Okay. So. And then he gets done with Bob the Builder, and he goes back into his room, and he goes back to sleep. So I could easily say, well, my aunt is coming at it from the clouds, and she's turning my channel.
So you're saying somebody's fucking with Jimmy's brother, taking that thing and putting it on the floor.
Ah, no way, man.
But Jimmy, I agree with
I
you,
think
but
here's the problem. He's
trying to say there's an explanation why that.
Here's the problem.
Not only that, a few days after that, my brother heard another noise in the kitchen. He thought it was he don't know what it was. And he went, and the calendar, one of the pages slipped off the corkboard thing. One page slipped off and fell onto the fucking kitchen floor. Guess what fucking month it was, Greg?
What month?
November, my fucking birthday, right?
Wow.
So he put it back. He said there's no way it could have fell out. It was on a spiral. You know, it had all the little holes on the top.
Right, yeah,
It had
yeah.
the page is in this. There's no way the page could have came out. It happened 2 times. 3 times November came out. So I told my brother, I'm dead, bro. I'm fucking dead because somebody's giving you a message that your brother's fucking finished. I knew the day was coming. It's probably this fucking November, motherfucker. He's like, no, it's not the moment. I should have never told you. I said, you should have never told me about November. The fuck is wrong with you? I mean, what are you gonna do this shit to me for?
Jimmy, that's not the
Maybe
message.
it was your parents reminding them to buy you a fucking birthday present.
I text Dave before my list. I gave him a list of shit because I can't remember everything. And I had a biblical fucking plagues going on in my basement, in my washroom. All right? One day I went down there was flies all over the fucking place. I had to hang those fucking strips all over the fucking washing machines and shit, everywhere. I finally got rid of the motherfuckers, right? And all of a sudden, crickets show up. I got 1,000 crickets in my washroom, all over the fucking place. I'm like, what the fuck? I had to put traps out. I had to get rid of these motherfuckers, right? Now I get spiders. Spiders are everywhere. This is the one room, John, the washroom, okay? Then after they clear up the spiders, it's going on for weeks. I get a flood. I got a flood in my fucking basement, in the washroom. I had to get rid of the fucking things. I had a nice throw rug on the floor. I had to get rid of that. Fucking everything was soaking wet. What the fuck is that? What the fuck is that?
You're
It's a
ruining the
message.
ecosystem in your house. You killed off the one bugs that were eating the other bugs, and the spiders ate those bugs. You messed up the whole ecosystem.
You should have borrowed Dave's pigeon. You should have borrowed Dave's pigeon. Would have ate the bug.
Right.
John Scuderi frogs that eat the bugs.
Yeah.
Oh, those are next. The frogs are next.
Jimmy, it's a message to you. It's telling you to leave, to start a new life. All right?
Right.
You've been scared to death to start a new life. And you
You're
know what
right,
I'm talking
George.
about. That's the message. The thing going off the cake, the top going off the cake is telling you to leave. The pull the November thing is saying leave. What are you doing?
I
That's
think
right.
It was November.
That's
was
right. You're
his
supposed to be
parents.
out of Florida and stay there.
it was
So
his
fucking
parents. It was his
November.
parents. They were trying to remind his brother, buy him a cake on fucking November because it's his fucking birthday. Give him a nice present.
So wait, I got a question. Jimmy, when the page fell out, it was in the little spiral, you know, when the page fell out, were the spiral holes intact or were they all ripped like jungle paper?
That's the fucked up part, bro. They was intact.
No.
The holes were intact.
Was it unrolled?
Yeah. Out of the rough was he had it up on the fucking the fucking board. It was up there for the longest time. And the fucking page in November flew out and he showed me the page and all the holes were, you know, unripped. I said, how the hell did this thing fall out of a spiral notebook fucking thing and the holes are still intact? Tell me, Anthony. Tell me. He goes, I can't tell you. I don't know. I said, exactly. That's some kind of fucking phenomenon. Somebody's telling us something about November.
What, Jimmy,
You know what I'm saying?
let me ask you a question, Jimmy. I'm going to do some psychoanalysis to you right now. Was this after your mom passed away?
Yes.
Okay.
That's why I told my brother I'm next.
All right, listen.
I said I'm next.
Listen, no, that's dummy. You're obsessed with your mother. You love your mother. Your mother was your whole life. You lost your mother. You were depressed for 5 years afterwards, 4 years after, whatever what it was.
Yes, I
you
was.
You were a basket
I was.
case, right?
I was.
You're looking for validation that your mom was still there. She's showing you your birthday on a calendar, and you're not even reading the signs properly.
That's about the cake too.
Of
You're like,
course.
stop fucking around.
Of course it
Get
is. It's your mother, dummy, telling you I'm here.
Wait.
Fucking live your
Oh, so-
life.
Oh, so she's, in other words, she's showing me my birthday.
She's
month
showing
and
you
the
your
cake?
birthday, of course. She's
Jimmy,
showing you the
it's
cake.
like a rebirth. It's a rebirth. She's telling you, use your birthday to be born again and go visit John Romano in South Carolina. This is what
And
she's
let George make the cake.
Come live down here in the South where people are conservative and nice, and you don't have to beat people up in the DMV line, and calm down because she's afraid you're gonna fucking blow an O-ring, and because you can't contain yourself because New York is driving you fucking crazy. So come down here, come see me, come see Dave. That's why it's your birthday. It's a rebirth. She's telling you.
John, I'm glad you said that because I always look. I don't know why. I always tend to look at the glass half full, not half empty, not half full. Right? Is that what they say?
Right.
So you was talking about people in New York. Friday, quick story. my boss calls me. I'm on the road. He goes, "Can you go to stop at the office, get the checks for everybody?" So I don't know. I normally don't do that. So I said, "All right, fuck it." You know, so I made a detour. I went to the office over there, and I was in good mood. It was Friday. My spirit was up. I was happy. I'm whistling. It's Friday, right? You know, I go in the office. I'm joking with Gail, you know, my other boss, and then Billy, the other boss. I got a lot of bosses, and I'm joking with them and shit. You know, and all of a sudden there's this lady sitting at the fucking desk. She's like the secretary, receptionist, fucking bookkeeper, whatever the fuck she is, right? So I never talked to this bitch, John. Never. I just say one word. I don't even see the motherfucker. I'm never in the office. I'm always on the road. So I went there to go get the checks, right? I don't know this motherfucker from shit. I walk in the office. I'm happy. My spirit's up. She probably felt my energy. She's sitting there with a fucking mug on her fucking face. Who knows? God knows what her fucking problem is. And all of a sudden, I said to Gail, because my bosses have got millions of dollars, I said, you know, Gail, I'm going to come back as a millionaire because, you know, I think I'd like that. She says, nah, you'll be bored. I says, I'll be bored? I said, okay, let me rethink this. I said, you know what, I'm going to come back as a bird. I said, I can fly the skies, I can land on any tree I want, I can shit on people instead of getting shitted on, I can shit on anybody I want. You know, all of a sudden, this fucking lady, out of nowhere, mumbles out of nowhere, John. She says, well, you're halfway there. You got the brain. John, I shorted out. I shorted out, bro. All of a sudden, look, I went like this, John. I was like, like the evil inside me wanted to come out. I was like, I couldn't believe that this motherfucking bitch told me I got a bird brain. Don't know me from shit. I was short now, bro. I was short. I was like fucking like that. I couldn't say anything. My bosses were there. You know, so I said, you know, I just calmed down. I said, I'll take that as a compliment because I find animals smarter than fucking people. So thank you very much. Thank you. And then I got the checks, and I was talking a little bit, and then as I was leaving, I said, the bird is leaving, babe. And I fucking walked out the door. Do you know it took me 2 days to get over that, bro? 2 days. I sent the video to Dave. I was in my friend's gym screaming and yelling about that bird brain shit. 2 days, man.
You know, the old Jimmy would have called her a fat bitch and probably left.
The old Jimmy what?
The old Jimmy would have called her a fat bitch and probably left the office.
Let me tell you something. You're right, Dave. I'm fucking too passive. My testosterone. Johnny, my training partner, told me my testosterone's probably at 80 because I would have fucking picked that bitch up and I would have threw it through the fucking glass windows. Or that, I would have went back there later on in the afternoon. I would have put a ski mask on. I would have waited for that motherfucker in the parking lot. You know what I'm saying? But I kept my mouth shut because my bosses were there and I was trying to be respectful. And I just said, okay, I'm leaving. I said, bye, hun, the bird is leaving. And I fucking walked out the door and I was eating alive for 2 days, man. I needed therapy, bro. Therapy.
Jimmy, you got to get out of here. You know what?
I can't take it no more, John. This fucking place sucks, bro.
You want to see the difference? Everywhere I go, people in that situation, people call me sir. Can you imagine that? Can you imagine people calling you sir?
No.
It took me 5 years to get used to that. And I'm still not used to it.
Yeah, but John, what if he comes down there and all of a sudden on your calendar, fucking the date of November falls to the floor and one of your fucking cake things land on the ground too? Are you going to send it back to New York?
No, I'm going to set another place at the table because that means nobody's coming. So,
yeah. Somebody follow me, right, John?
You know, all of us, what we're missing, this is what's happening. We're Italian. All of us are Italian, George, by association. But all of us are Italian. And what is important in Italian tradition? It's family. It's getting together. It's making a meal, right? Sure. Sunday dinner, and we don't do that anymore.
You're right.
So they're all seeing that, and they're saying, we got to bring these people together. Your mother's driving you out of New York, Jimmy.
But wait a minute. You're the guy that said you don't believe in this stuff. You're the guy.
Yeah, right. He's the biggest believer now, Greg.
Now you're over there telling us that his mother's
I'm appealing to Jimmy because he believes this bullshit. I want him out of New York because he's going to blow an O-ring and fucking die on us. And I don't want that to happen.
It's going to be very sad.
Jimmy, at the beginning of the show, he was saying that there's no such thing. So now he's telling you that your mother is appearing to you, sending you messages to get the hell out of New York.
Right.
But at the beginning of the show, he was saying that there's no such thing.
It's because he believes that. It's because he believes
there's something out there. There's
So-
something out. Is there some sort of energy?
That's what
There's
I'm
something
saying.
out there.
He believes it. So, Jimmy, since you believe that, you got to get out of there. You got to come down here.
Too much shit has happened to me, John. Too much shit. I got more stories, but they're bad. I can't even tell you. A lot of shit doesn't go right for me sometimes, man. You know, I pray to God all the time. I pray to Jesus.
Let me show you your room. Here, look.
His problem is he's not willing.
Please.
He complains a
Here's
lot, but
your
he's not willing to do anything about it.
Here's your bathroom. All right. I did all the tile work in there.
That's nice. I can live in that room.
In there. That's
Wow.
Greg would never leave the toilet bowl. He'd just
I
stay
would never
connected.
leave there.
all right. Down here. Here's your bathroom. Here's your bedroom. All right. Look.
Nice.
Wow.
Look at that.
Here's your bedroom.
Wait, where's the girl that's sleeping in the
Got a
bed?
view outside. There's the fountain right outside the window. Okay.
Wow, look at that. I feel like I'm at the White House.
This is Jimmy. This is where you can live. All right. Get the
Wow, that's
fuck
nice,
out of New
John.
York.
Wow, that actually calms me down right there.
Hang out here with me and the dogs. All right.
Jimmy, it'd be a paradise. There'd be music.
look,
forget
and
about it.
music
Hey,
playing.
wait, look. You got the pool too. Look, you got a pool.
Oh, now you're talking.
Come here.
Let me see.
See?
Oh, look at
See the
that.
pool?
I
All
can
right.
jump right out the fucking window.
Right out the window. You got a stream. You see the stream?
So you can
Wow,
catch
look at
fish.
that.
All right.
Go
Jimmy,
fishing
you
too.
can
I
catch fish.
don't gotta leave the house.
Look, I just built this. I just built this deck out here for you. Look, you can hang out here. Look, I got a
Wow.
privacy wall I built. Look, all of this land.
Oh, wow, that is unbelievable, man.
All right.
Look
Okay.
at that. That's great.
All you got to do is get in the frig, and you got these guys. They'll love you.
Wow,
right.
look at that.
Okay, so in on national and international media, you have been personally fucking invited to the table I made right there.
Nice.
Nice.
Beautiful, John.
Actually, Jimmy, now that I think about it, we're looking for a groundskeeper. We have 3 properties right next door
Oh,
to
see
each
that?
other.
Now, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Hey, Jimmy, you see that shit? John is showing you Utopia. And
I want Jimmy.
you to come down there and work.
We need someone to cut the lawn and do the Italian hedges and all that stuff.
Yeah, I can wear the fucking hat with the net. You know what
Yeah.
I mean? I can walk around the yard with the
Jimmy, you see that shit? John's offering you Utopia. Dave wants you to come down there and be like a Mexican. You're gonna cut the grass. Hey, Jimmy, the hedge is next. After you're done with the grass.
He's Italian. The Italians love to landscape, Greg.
No, yeah,
when Dave was living in New York, I painted his house. I
That's
did
right.
his fucking floors. I hung his pictures.
Jimmy loves that stuff.
He'll tell you shit like it's good for your psyche. Go out there, cut the grass.
Look, the whole point is you got no excuse, okay? You got no excuse.
No, I don't. I know, John. You're right, man. I love you guys, man. Thank you so much, man.
You're my brother, and I love you.
I love you too, bro.
Calm the fuck down. It's funny and everything that you go,
Yeah.
but you do this. This is the way you are. You're too fucking high strung, and
I know, man. You know, people think I just do this for the show. I'm like this fucking every day in the street.
I know.
I said, Dave, that video I sent you, I didn't even know John was fucking filming me when he sent me. He was hiding the camera, and he took that film. And I sent it to you. I didn't even know I was going irate in the fucking gym.
I know,
I didn't
you
even know he
lost
was
your
filming
mind.
me.
All right,
I want to call her a motherfucker and everything. I had to hold my tongue.
let me switch gears for a second, okay? There was an article in the paper someone sent me. Tyler will pull it up. There's a school teacher. Where's the school teacher from, Tyler?
We'll find out.
Pull up that article. The school teacher was fired because he had excessive tattoos. Now, he evidently was a popular teacher, but the guy, you think that like Tattoo Timmy has a lot of tattoos on his face? This guy had the whites of his eyes tattooed black.
It's French.
Can you imagine? Oh, yeah, in Paris. The guy's from
yes.
Paris, yeah.
How do you not go blind doing that shit? I don't understand that.
Because you don't see through the whites of your eyes, you see through the pupils. But
like a demon.
he actually made the whites of his eyes black. So he's black
With
eyes.
an actual tattoo, like they
Yes,
Yes.
they put ink in there.
Oh, yeah, John, I've seen that. I know guys that have that shit. It's
That's
fucking
insane.
scary.
Something
It's
wrong.
creepy.
They're
What the fuck?
possessed.
What goes into your brain that says, I got to get some guy to squeeze my eye open and jab needles into the fucking whites of my eyes until they turn black?
They're evil people.
What? Where does that come from?
Evil. Evil took over their whole
Georgie.
The guy was a popular teacher,
George,
too.
you look like a fucking saint, George. You're sitting there with a halo, right? You look like St. Peter. And he's saying evil, and he looks like a fucking saint in the church.
What?
It's
You
true.
even got the purple, the Pope.
Yeah, he looks like the Pope. You're right. He does look like the Pope. Pope George the second.
Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. Holy shit, I gotta go. My lunch is over, man. I gotta get the fuck out of here, guys.
All right.
I love you, man.
All right, later.
All right, Jimmy, we love you, bro.
Get out
right.
of there,
Pray
Jimmy.
for you, buddy.
Now let me ask
Get
you a
out
question,
of there.
guys. What possesses people that look otherwise normal and probably he's probably a very nice guy. He was a teacher, he's very popular. What possesses people to want to disfigure themselves like that? I don't know.
You know what it is? That's a temporary thing because look at even Lee Priest. He's getting a tattoo taken off his face.
Yeah, he got it off.
A lot of people feel that way now, but then later on they're going to say, oh shit, you know what that's going to look like if you're an old man with black tattooed eyeballs, like these chicks that got big fake tits where you're 80 years old.
Yeah.
And fucking those earrings with a fucking like that, you know what I mean? And the ears down here.
Greg, you hung out with that subculture of weird people for a while. What possesses people to do that? Do they feel like inadequate, or why do they do stuff that disfigures themselves like that?
Feeling adequate about themselves.
They'll never say that though. They'll never say I feel inadequate, but
they have to keep changing their outside to compensate for the inside. Once you come comfortable with the
George, you're very low volume. Can you speak a little louder?
The other thing too is they all wind up regretting.
All the way from the Vatican. You got to give them a leg.
That's true.
They all regret that shit. You know, even that guy, Lucia, doesn't that guy 6'9", that fucking guy, ain't he getting some of his tattoos removed on his face? Yes, my girlfriend's shaking her head. You don't realize that that's a temporary thing. Like, you know, like Lee, why don't you ask Lee, why would you put a tribal tattoo on your face? And now you're gonna get it off. And you know, I love Lee Priest. He's my boy. You know what I mean? So that's no disrespect. I love Lee, and when we're together, all we do is laugh. But the guys that do that, I think it's for the moment. Sometimes you think it's cool, or the next day you go, "What the fuck did I just do?" You know what I mean?
Tattoos, do you, Greg?
What?
You don't have any. Yeah, you got.
I got tattoos for.
That's right.
Yeah, I'm loaded with tattoos. My arms.
Well, so you.
But I got them, Johnny. I got them fucking back in the '90s when nobody else.
Means something to you, right?
Every one of them has this. It's my girlfriend. There's no skull or crossbones. That's my girlfriend who died. Those are my children. Their names.
I got my children. I got my children. I got my children.
Right. See, I don't just get like, you know, like skulls or shit or like, you know, fucking chain link fence.
What about people who get tribal that aren't in a tribe?
Wait, what about the best, John? What about people that get fucking Asian letters, like Chinese letters that says chicken and broccoli or something on there, and you think
Take it
means,
easy.
like,
I got some chicken and broccoli on
I
mine.
had these researched. I went to the fucking sushi bar and to the.
I got some chicken and broccoli on me, so take it easy, guys.
No, I made sure that they were correct before I went in there.
But let me ask you another question. I have a friend who's got tattoos all over him, but you can never see it because he wears clothes. Like, and I'm like, well, what good is a tattoo if nobody sees it? Like, why would you do that to yourself if nobody sees it?
That's what he
Like,
said.
it doesn't make sense. He's like, well, I see it. And I'm like, yeah, but, you know, he's one of these guys doesn't like to take his shirt off. He feels like he's not built enough. Or, you know, he doesn't have a girlfriend. He's a little wacky. You know what I mean? I'm like, so, you know, when you're naked, you see it. But, I mean, nobody else sees it. You don't even have a girlfriend that goes, wow, that looks hot. I like the way your legs are all done. It's I don't know. I think some people scar themselves. There's people cut themselves and do shit like that.
Yeah.
You know?
My ex did that before she killed herself.
Who did that?
Shelly.
Who?
Shelly.
Who's Joey?
Shelly Beatty, my ex.
Oh,
she
Shelly.
did?
Yeah, I remember Shelly.
Yeah, she ended up killing herself, but before she did, she was doing the scarifications.
I have friends that done that. I mean, it's not good, but you know.
What was wrong? Was she depressed because she wasn't at the top of the game no more? Like,
she was bipolar, and very manic, extremely manic. And she just could not get comfortable in her skin no matter what.
Listen,
And
listen to me. It has nothing to do with that, George, because my ex-wife, her best friend, was 18 years old when she killed herself. And this girl was the hottest girl in school, went and got implants, had her fucking, abs and everything like that. And every guy wanted to date this girl. She was hot, but she hated herself. And she used to tell from when she was a little girl, I'm going to kill myself. So these people that do that shit have it inside them. It's just that one day they get the balls to say, you know what? Fuck this, I'm going to do this shit today. And
well, you know what? She tried it when we were together like twice. And it was, you're with someone 6 years and then they start trying to kill themselves. It's like, what the fuck did I do? I mean, I had no idea it was that bad, that you got to feel like you got to do that. And then, we're in therapy together. And her explanation is it's the pain that she feels. She wants it to go away so bad that the only way that she can fathom the pain going away is to kill herself. And that would make the pain stop.
That's funny because I knew Shelly Beatty. I knew her. She stayed over Bob Bonham's house and everything. Mm-hmm. She was doing it, when she used to do, I was doing a woman's extravagant, one of those things.
Yeah, she did one.
And I knew her. She was fucking great, man. We would have talks and everything like that. And she was actually a very nice, caring girl, one of the nicest girls in the industry, to be honest with you. And I'm not saying it because she was your ex. I'm saying that fact that she was one of the nicest girls. So sometimes people have demons behind that you don't see, that the average person, you think she's such a happy girl. And realistically, that's a front.
And she was an unbelievable athlete. When she was on American Gladiators, she did stuff and set records that, the guys couldn't break.
John,
right. And you would figure, here's a girl who went from a bodybuilding career. Now she's on television. It's rare. You know what I mean? There's only a few that they took. She's one of like 3-4 girls at the most, and she was one of them. And she was popular. She was a good-looking girl, known to be very friendly. Anybody that knew Shelly knew that she was very friendly. And you would figure, man, this girl's got it going on. Who knows? Maybe this gladiator shit can go to movies and other shit.
She got on to America Cuba was the first all women's team to sail for the America's Cup. We moved to San Diego for that. That was an incredible. I mean, she was so. You would look at her and talk to her and whatever. And if you knew her, she everything in the world to live for. That she was.
That's what I'm saying.
And she was deaf too, remember? And
yes.
That's what I wanted to ask you, John. Did the deafness have anything to do with it, you think? You think she felt like she was, like there was something wrong with her or something like that, or some kind of deficit?
The way her father treated her over it, there was definitely some kind of connection there. But she was a tremendous figurehead for the deaf community. They all looked up to her. I mean, for her to accomplish what she did being deaf was such a motivating thing. We flew all over the country getting teachers in sign language to deaf people and motivating them.
John, I have a friend who was actually very introverted and everything and really quiet, and we went to this party with Shelly, and she was trying really hard to talk to him. She actually pulled him out on the dance floor and they danced, and she did it to like show him, you know what I mean? And he was like, he became her biggest fan after that. His name was Anthony. And he used to always say, I love Shelly Beatty. That's my favorite of all the, because she showed him, do you understand what I'm saying? He had issues and she saw that, and she, cause he was part of our crew. She pulled him on the dance floor and danced with him, and and it made his fucking month, man. I'll tell you that.
Probably changed his life.
Nice to hear that.
Life, I bet you, from that point.
What's that?
It changed his life from that. Can you hear me?
Yeah, it was your low. Like Dave was trying, your volumes. So that's why we can't hear you sometimes. It does. I think you said it changed his life. It does. It does. He became her biggest fucking fan. We heard about that for fucking. He would talk about that one little dance that she did with him.
That's it.
And she held his hand. She pulled him by the hand. It wasn't anything like romantic. There was nothing. He was. But it was like he has issues. You understand? Like he's.
Right. That's the way she was. I mean, she actually worked. She was a counselor in a group home and worked with severely mentally handicapped people. She took me back there once that she wanted to visit, in the group home where where she used to work. Man, those I'm talking. There were the ones that wear helmets and drool and don't know where. They lit up when she came back there, man, and were all over her, or the way they do their thing, and she was like, she was, it was remarkable. Everything about that girl was remarkable. You would never in a million years think that's the girl that would kill herself.
Yep. Well, you know what, John? Mr. I don't believe, lights out. Probably you'll have some kind of a spiritual, I guess you could say, encounter with her maybe later today. Now that we've been talking about her so much, she's definitely going to give you some kind of message. So look out for that message, and next week you're going to tell us that message.
All right.
You might find something that you got from her, maybe a little ring, a little piece of something she bought me, this pendant or whatever.
He's going to get a message, I'm telling you.
Draw. And now all of a sudden it's going to be on your fucking night table or something.
He's going to text me in like an hour. He's going to be like, holy shit, you were right. I can't fucking believe it.
You'll see a pigeon flying by your house.
That's right. Well, guys, good show today. I enjoyed the topic, and hopefully we can get Jimmy to calm down a little bit and he doesn't blow a gasket or anything like that.
He's got to get out of there, man.
He's moving.
Aren't you worried, Dave? Aren't you worried about him?
I am. I tell him all the time. My wife, Amanda, talks to him all the time. She talks to him more than I do. I'm trying to get him down here. So
he's coming.
He's got a fear of change. You know that.
I'm 100% dead sincere about that offer. That's his room.
The funny thing is, he has all the messages from his mom. He doesn't even know it, and the guy that only looks for his messages. He goes and sits by the grave site. Because he misses his mom, and he's got all these messages, and he can't even interpret them because he's blind to them.
He doesn't act.
His family's here, though.
He interprets the messages as he's going to die, rather than saying, "Oh, my mom's here," pointing out the fact that that she's watching over me.
He's never going to leave. I don't think he's going to leave because I think his family's there. His brother's here.
He doesn't. He has nothing left there except his brother. He can leave anytime. He can leave.
Nobody hangs out. I mean, he's old enough now. He's not.
Yeah, he's all by himself now. So
we gotta keep pushing him every show.
It's not like he's going to Ethiopia. He's coming south a couple of hours. Yeah. That's it.
Well, we'll get him down here eventually. All right, we got to wrap things up, guys. Once again, Mr. G, if you want to get some, Mr. G, did we get any more cookies sent out?
Yeah, I just made. Your wife asked me to make a keto cookie.
Yeah, I asked you.
You asked, right? You asked, and she asked me. I spoke.
Oh, I'll try that shit.
I just made them. I made them with little mini chocolate chips. So this way, I could put less chocolate and spread it out. The first one's a chocolate chip. So I'll send you guys. Each one of you guys, one of those.
All right, great. So Jumbo Palumbo keto cookies on the way up. It's funny how we started with the Jumbo Palumbo cookie that had like 1,500 calories. Now we went down to Jumbo Lights. Now we're down to Jumbo keto cookies. So Mr. Potts, protein.net, check it out. Greg, thanks for joining us. John, have a great day, and we'll
love
see
all you guys.
We'll see you guys all next week.
Father, Son, Holy Ghost, amen. Our Father in heaven,
amen to that.
On earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread. Forgive us our trespasses. We forgive those trespassing against us. Lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil, amen. In the Father, Son, and the Holy Ghost, amen. Bless RxMuscle and all the fans around the world that they may have love and passion in their hearts.
Thank you, Pope John II. I mean, George II. We'll see you next